All right, second time's the charm, you guys. I started the first live video on my Pampered Chef page, which isn't a huge deal, but it's not where I wanted to start my live video. So I am here again on the right page this time. I hope everybody is having a good week so far. We are going to be making Hamburger Helper tonight, which I'm excited for. My kids love Hamburger Helper, and I hate keeping all those boxes of Hamburger Helper in my cupboard. It takes up so much space. So I'm hoping that they like this recipe so that I can just start making it homemade instead of with all those preservatives and stuff. So that is what we are going to be making today. I'm excited. You guys know we love noodles in this house. We love cheese in this house. So it is going to be yummy and delicious. Of course, I start the video on the right page and now the comments and stuff aren't working, but that's just kind of... I know they're not on mine. For whatever reason, my phone just doesn't like me these days. But we're going to keep going. You guys keep commenting. I will use my laptop here in a second to see what you guys are saying. Hello to everybody. Take this second to share the live video. Don't forget to leave a reaction so that we can do a giveaway at the end of the show. I am just going to share this really quick. Make sure if you share it into any groups that you're not violating any terms of the groups. I don't want you guys to get in trouble. I don't want you to end up in Facebook jail. I don't want you guys to get kicked out of some of your favorite groups. So just make sure that if you share them into a group that the group says it's okay and you won't get booted out. Hello, Dad and Bree. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Bree's here across the counter from me. My kids are in the living room burning off some extra energy they have today. I am so excited to eat dinner tonight. I am hungry. I know. I kept looking at it like, okay, did I say 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock to make food? Because I'm hungry now. But, all right, I have shared that a couple of places. I will pull up the recipe on here, and then I will try and pull up the comments on here since the comments on my phone don't want to work. I wish there was a way that I could magically turn them back on, but it won't let me. So we are going to pull up the comments here. Hello, Patrick and Sherry, Sue and Gemma. Hello, hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are having an awesome week so far. We have been crazy, crazy busy, and it's only going to get crazier and busier as the next weeks come on, but that's okay. We will try and keep our sanity with all our family time. Hello, Katie, Olivia, Jennifer, Heather. Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? I cannot get this to pull up the comments. Here we go. Now we have it. Hello, Bev and Lucy. How are you? Hello, Anne and Sherry, Patrick and Sue, Gemma, Joan, Buffy. Hello, you guys. How is everyone doing? Jason? Yes, it's definitely going to be healthier than the boxed macaroni or hamburger helper, but we just have to see if my kids will eat it. That's the huge gamble. Hello, Beverly and Cindy. Hello, Mary Lou and Deb, Deborah, Carol. Hello, Tammy and Carrie. Barbara, how are you doing, you guys? Hello, Taylor, Christy. Thank you for tagging your friends. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Jill. How are you? How have you been? Hello, Cassidy. Of course, for whatever reason, my comments don't want to show on my phone today, so this is just going to be a fun little battle to keep me on my toes, but we are going to start this recipe super quick and easy. We are going to brown our ground beef, so you want a pound of ground beef. If you want to use ground turkey, you can. I'm using ground beef today, and then... also, if you are using a ground beef or a ground turkey that has a high fat content, you want to make sure that you don't add your spices in until after you've drained off the excess fat, which is what I'm going to do. I don't have a super high fat content, but I like the seasonings to stick. And obviously, if you put the seasonings in and then strain your fat off, a lot of the seasonings go with the fat instead of staying with the meat. So, thank you, Deb, my camel workout pants. Hello, Janet and Philip. Good evening, Penny. Taylor, I'm here. You caught me tonight. Hello, Janet. How are you? So we are going to turn our burner on. So on the recipe, it says to use a big skillet. Well, that would be kind of gambling, tempting fate there, putting that much liquid ground beef, macaroni, all that stuff into a skillet on the stove. So I'm playing it safe, and I'm just going to use my non-stick pot. so that I can cook up my ground beef and put my macaroni in without worrying about it boiling over or not having enough room for that macaroni to really cook. Hey, yay, the comments popped up. Hello, Carol. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Linda. Hello, Lorelai. Thelma. Hello. Carrie, how are you? I hope you guys are having an awesome night. So I turned my burner on. I am going to go cook up our pound of ground beef. We're also going to use one small onion. You can use different color onions if you prefer. I like the golden onions. They're a lot sweeter, but if you like red onions with your hamburgers, you can use that as well and dice it up. But hello Tracy, how are you? Carrie, I'm doing great, you guys. It has just been such a busy, hectic couple of weeks, and it's not going to slow down, but it will be worth it, and I will share some big news with you guys in the coming weeks. But until we get a little bit more settled, then I will share some news with you guys.
I love it so much.
I know, Jason, but I'm not going to risk it. I've tried it before, and it always boils over on me, and my pasta doesn't have enough room to not stick together. So I'm glad you found a use for your mix and chop. Hello, Katie and Cindy. I hope you guys are all doing great. See, I don't feel like our 12, I think maybe I only have the 10-inch. That's probably why. I think I only have our 10-inch non-stick skillet from Pampered Chef. But I love using my manual food processor to cut up and dice up my onion because I like the onion nice and small. And this saves me a lot of time and effort in the kitchen. I hate knife work, so this was a great addition to my life a year ago, and I don't think I'll ever go back. Yes, Carrie, it is the best for onions. If you guys have never seen it, this is our manual food processor. It's $60 at Pampered Chef. I use mine so often, I did buy a second blade for it, just in case I'm chopping more than just onions and I don't want to mix the onion flavor up. So I am just cooking. You want to cook your ground beef or your ground turkey until it's no longer pink and cooked all the way through. Make sure that you have the top to your pot or pan so that you can strain off your grease into a can or jar. Vodka pasta. I am down for any pasta you want to cook. Hello, Gina. I think I earned the 10-inch, or maybe it came with my non-stick set. I am not going to put garlic in. I'm going to just use this recipe as is and see if it gets as close to real hamburger helper for my kids. Deb, the manual food processor is super easy to clean. Just a wet cloth on this. And then I put this in the dishwasher. I'm not sure if it's dishwasher safe, but I do it. So I put this in the top part of my dishwasher with the blade and get it all cleaned up. So I just wipe this clean, throw these into the top of the dishwasher, and they don't stink like onions. I also struggle when I dice up carrots in this. It will dye the outside orange, so I have to use the dishwasher to get that orange stain from the carrots out. I'm sure there's a way to do it by hand, but I am just a little bit lazier than the average cook. Hello, Bill. I don't know either. Facebook's been crazy lately, so just double check that you have your notifications turned on. Yes, Penny, it is Pampered Chef season, you guys. All of our new spring products came out, so you will notice a lot of parties popping up. Also, April, if you host a party and get 200 in sales, you'll get one half off item and 60% off anything from Pampered Chef. Anything you want, 60% off for the month of April. So, and hosting a party isn't a huge deal. If you want to host a party and you know 2 or 3 people that want to buy something that will get you to the 200 in sales, it'll be worth it for the half off item and the 60% off item that you can pick. Jason, I've tried that twice now, and it has not worked, but I'm going to keep trying. I did learn it on TikTok as well. If you're cutting an onion and you don't want your eyes to water, they say wet a paper towel and set it next to your onion. Onion is attracted to wet or moisture, so obviously usually it's your tear ducts that are the closest water source when you're cutting an onion, so they say the wet paper towel is supposed to help. I've done it twice now. It doesn't help. So if it works and you get it to work, tell me what the secret is. Yes, you need to use that ice cream maker. It is the best. Yeah, not the top. So the top of your manual food processor is wiped clean with a wet cloth. Don't submerge it in water, because the water will get trapped inside of this. So just keep that in mind. So we are just cooking up our onions, our small diced onion. Like I said, you can use a purple one if you like purple onions, or you can use golden onions like I used. So just cook it up until your ground beef is no longer pink. Yes, you guys, it's a great time for Pampered Chef. I actually had my first Pampered Chef party a year ago. I think last week was my first Pampered Chef party before I became a consultant. I became a consultant in April last year, so we're almost at my 1-year anniversary for working for Pampered Chef, which is fun and exciting. I have so much stuff to show for it. So I'm going to strain off my extra grease and extra liquid from my onions. Make sure you do strain it off into a glass dish or an empty can. If you want to, you can take your tomato sauce out of your can ahead of time so that you can pour your extra grease from your ground beef into your tomato sauce can that we're going to use for this recipe. So just like that, I'm at about medium heat on this stove, about a 5 out of 10 on my stove for heat. It doesn't need to be up super high. Yes, you're so welcome, Linda. Hello, you guys. Make sure you leave a reaction on the bottom of the screen, a thumbs up, a smiley face to get entered into the giveaway. Sharp knife and a refrigerated onion. All right, so we've got all of our meat cooked up, and now it's time to add our seasoning since we have strained off our extra grease. So we're going to do a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to do just all the garlic powder I have left. I'm slowly but surely using a bunch of my ingredients and my spices in my kitchen so that I have less stuff to go through. I am using smoked paprika. It will be a little bit of a different flavor, but it's going to be good. I love smoked paprika. And then you want to do just a pinch or half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Not too much, especially if you're feeding it to kiddos like I am. My kids are over here hitting reactions on the screen. They're popping up on my screen. All right, then we want to add in our salt and pepper. We like to add a lot of pepper in ours, but not a whole lot of salt. You can obviously add more salt in once the dish is done. Just try not to over-salt it until you guys try it out. Hello, Sue. Kayla, you have spilled my secret. We are, and in the next 2.5 weeks. So, yes, Kayla. That was a little bit of a clue. You're right, Deb. All right, so we have our spices in there. Now we are going to stir in our milk, our broth, our macaroni, and our tomato sauce. So we've got 1.5 cups of milk, 1.5 cups of beef broth. You guys know I just use my Better Than Bouillon broth. Just 1.5 cups of boiling hot water to 1.5 teaspoons of the Better Than Bouillon. Gives you a 1.5 cups of broth that's ready on command, and you don't have to keep those boxes of beef broth or cans of beef broth. You can just keep those little jars in the fridge, and you have it ready to go. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Thank you, Cindy. Oh, Deb's crying for Brie. It is an emotional time. All right, so then we want 1.5 cups of our milk here. Kingston keeps pushing reactions on the page. Ooh, Mom has just enough milk. Might as well pour it all in. I am using whole milk. Yes, Marcia, you guys will not be losing me, I promise. I will keep doing this. It will just be from a different kitchen. That is all. I'm almost done, baby. Yep, we just got to bring this up to a boil. You want to pour the macaroni in for me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay, baby. It's a little hot for you, okay? You're a little too short for this, but Brother's going to help. All right, so we've got milk, broth, macaroni, and tomato sauce we also have to pour in. We want 2 cups of macaroni. Can you pour that in?
Yep.
One more. There you go. Pour it in. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, you guys, I will still be doing my show, I promise. So we have our macaroni, tomato sauce. You just need 8 ounces. It's a really nice small can. My mom is trying to FaceTime me. She must not remember. Wait, you want that onion, Kingston?
It's already making my eyes.
Make your eyes water? Yeah. Woo! Alright, so then we got our 8 ounces of tomato sauce in there. I did see a comment on the recipe when I posted it that someone doesn't use tomato sauce, but she actually uses ketchup. So if you want to use a couple tablespoons of ketchup, you can use that instead of tomato sauce. But I'm just sticking with the recipe. Hello, Anastasia. How are you? Hello, Rose. How are you? All right. So we want to bring this up to a boil. And then we are going to cover, reduce the heat, and let it simmer. It says 10 to 12 minutes. My pasta only takes 8 to cook. So once it comes up to a simmer, I'm just going to simmer it for 8 minutes. I don't want to overcook the noodles and have them kind of fall apart.
This smells good.
Marcy, I'm not really sure what your question is, but that is our recipe, you guys. We are going to cook that for 8 minutes. And then we are going to pour our cheese in, stir it around until it's nice and melted, and then it's ready to go, ready to eat. Super quick and simple. It probably took me the same amount of time to do this than the boxed hamburger helper, so that's a huge plus in my book. Deb, you aren't. I don't like al dente noodles. I don't like them to be crunchy at all, but I also have overcooked noodles and had them completely fall apart on me. So I do I'm a little more cautious these days, so that I don't end up making mushy macaroni for the kids. So it is boiling now. Reduce the heat just a little bit so that it's not a rolling boil. Just a nice little simmer, and cook those for 8 minutes. I have set my timer. Remember, you guys, don't forget to leave a reaction. I'm going to pull the names off for the giveaway. So get those reactions out there. Joan, I don't know if I like the weather better there, but I did grow up in Las Vegas for 18 years, so it is more familiar to me. I'm not a big winter person, so this will be going back to basically what I grew up with. I have 0 Easter plans. My kids won't be with me for Easter, so I'm not sure we're going to do a whole bunch. We're just going to be focused on packing some stuff up. So,
But I won't be there for Easter?
You'll be with Papa for Easter. So I'm going to pull the names off, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Don't forget to leave a reaction on the post, you guys, to get entered into the giveaway. Yes, it will be awesome there. Summers are obviously going to be a huge adjustment, but my kids are water babies and love the pool, and we have a lot of pools around us in the area, so I know we will have a lot of fun and stay cool even when it's really hot there. It's going to be a good time for sure. Hello, Brooke. How are you? What's wrong, Kingston?
I want to help.
With what?
Oh, this.
Oh, with the names? Okay, you can push the button. I just have to get all the names pulled off right now, and then you can do it. Okay.
Picked a lot of faces.
A lot of reactions being left on the screen from my kids. I can see them pushing all of the wonderful buttons. Remember, you can only win one time in 6 months. I do have a list of who has won in the last 6 months, so you don't have to remember. I don't expect you to remember if you've won. 6 months is a long time, especially a COVID 6 months has been a long time. So I do have a list of that. My computer is going to die.
I think we're good now.
I've been working on the computer all day today, and now it is yelling at me to give it some charge in its life. So here we go. And then we will pull the names off for the giveaway. We'll be doing 2 giveaways today. Here we go. Hello from California. I hope you guys are all doing awesome. If you are new here, welcome. I'm normally on 3 days a week, but life has been crazy lately, so it's been every once or twice every couple of weeks. But I promise I will get better in the coming days when things settle down a little bit. Life has been crazy. I am very glad that I picked the pan that I did because it is already causing steamy mess on my stove, and if it was in a skillet, it would be a huge, 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 huge mess. What are you gonna help me with?
I'll help you with this.
I already did that, baby.
I'll help you with milk.
You can help me put the cheese in when it's time.
Okay.
It's just not time yet. You're gonna help me with the names, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you pick 2 numbers between 1 and 12?
1 and 12. 6.
6?
Yeah.
And another number.
7.
6 and 7 are going to be our winners today. Remember, I will check if your name is on the list. If it is, we will just pick another name and move on from there. You do have to be present to win. You have 2 minutes to comment that you're here to claim your prize. So here we go, 6 and 7. Number 1,
I'll help you tea.
2, hold on, baby.
Do that.
3, 4,
I'm gonna do that.
5, and 6 is our first winner. Thelma, I don't think you have one in the last 6 months, but we are going to check just in case. Nope. So Thelma Power, you have 2 minutes to comment that you are here. 2 minutes to comment that you are here, Thelma. And 7, Kim Brandt. Let's see if you are on the 6-month list. You are not. So Kim Brandt, you have 2 minutes to comment that you are here to claim your prize. So Thelma Powers and Kim Brandt. Dang it, Philip, so close. Thelma is here. Hello, Thelma. And so Kim Brandt, please comment that you are here to claim your prize. Hello, you guys. Congratulations to the winners. So I see Kim is here as well. So don't forget to message me your shipping information, your phone number, and your email, and I will get those sent off to you. So once it is all done, we're just going to stir in the cheese until it's melted. We have about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, and then we get to stir our cheese in. It smells so good in here. I'm really excited for this. It does say in the recipe notes if you decide to use a pasta other than elbow pasta, or if you try to use a gluten-free or a whole wheat pasta of some kind, you will have to adjust the amount of liquid that you put in with your ingredients. So make sure you keep an eye on that. You don't want it to be bone dry while it's cooking, and you don't want too much extra liquid. You obviously can always add more cheese in if it doesn't have enough cheese. Congratulations to the winners, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I am just gonna sit here and let Grayson add the cheese in, and I will post a picture when we all sit down and get ready to eat. I will hopefully see you guys again Thursday. Have an awesome night. Thank you, Thelma.